Hello guys, welcome to my latest video. In today's video, we're gonna learn how to play Counter-Strike Neo. If you're not familiar with this game, it's actually a Counter-Strike game that was only released in Japan in the arcades. So it's not only a rare Japanese game, but it was never released for PC actually. It was only released in arcades, in arcade machines only in Japan. But basically, overall, it's just Counter-Strike 1.6 with some flashy skins and some tweaks. But it's always interesting to try this game out, nonetheless. So first, you will be able to find the game in my forum if you go to grabbysoftnet.com as always. And if you go to forum, you just register and go into hacking games. And here, just find the thread about the Counter-Strike Neo game. It hasn't been created yet, so I'm gonna create the thread once I finish recording this video. So yeah, that's about it. And not only that, you'll need also the emulator itself. So keep in mind, go to technopower.com and go into the downloads section, and here you will be able to download by clicking here the emulator itself. So this is the original web page of the emulator if you are interested. And so once you have the emulator downloaded here and the game downloaded there, I'm going to teach you what you got to do. It's not very simple. I mean, it's simple, but it's kind of tricky. So first, we're going to open up the emulator folder here. We're going to go and open TechnoParrot Y. Maybe the first time you open the emulator, it's going to tell you to update. Several windows will pop up telling you to update. Just make sure to update every single one of those little windows, and once you have the latest version available, just we're gonna go and create and add this game. So in order to add a game, just go to add game, select Counter-Strike, scroll down until it says Counter-Strike Neo, and add game. So once you have that, Counter-Strike Neo is going to be added into your game library. And then what you're going to do is go into game settings and click in here, game executable, and just navigate inside contents to Counter-Strike Neo 2 Linux, and then go scroll all the way down to HLDS_AMD. So this is going to be the executable of the game itself. So once you select this, just click in open, and you should have something like this. And also, you can choose whatever you want to play the game in windowed mode or in full screen. I personally gonna play it in full screen, so just unselect this. If you want to see full screen, just click in Save Settings, and you're pretty much ready to go. So we're gonna launch the game. The first time you launch the game, it's gonna take a while, so expect to wait like 5 minutes or so. So it's not very fast, essentially because this is a Linux-based game, and what the emulator basically does is, translate the Linux game into Windows, language. So it's like a constant translation of a Linux game into a Windows game. So that's why it takes so long to actually load the game. But once the game is loaded, the game works pretty fine. It's not perfect. It kind of works kind of laggy sometimes, but it is very playable and it's quite smooth. So I'm gonna pause the video now, and we're gonna continue once we are in game. So let's go. Okay guys, so now the game should start. Just wait until the intro plays, and I'm gonna tell you what to do now. Just wait a couple of seconds. All this should be normal. Alright, so we get this notice, and then the game actually works. So we're gonna wait until we are prompted with the with the main menu. Alright, so now once we are here, it's gonna tell you that you don't have any card inserted into the machine, obviously, because this is an emulator and it's all software. We're not actually using the real arcade machine. So what you're gonna do now is go into your keyboard and hold Alt, Shift, and F7. Alt, Shift, and F7. Once you press those three keys, the console of the game should start. It's pretty crazy because if you type here, you're gonna see that you can type normally, but if you type, the key that is near the 1, you'll start to type in hiragana and katakana. So that's pretty crazy. I never typed like that. So yeah, going back into the tutorial, we're gonna type login space whatever number you want, maybe 14. And there you can see if we type Alt Shift F7, the console is going to close, and now we're going to type OK, and the game is going to think that we just inserted a memory card. Because these machines, these Counter-Strike arcade machines actually use memory cards to store your, apparently your frags and your stats. So now we're going to type whatever nickname you want to use inside the game. And now just click in OK and OK. So once you click in OK, just wait, just be patient. We're gonna wait a couple of seconds until we're prompted with the main menu of the game. So yeah, so now we are here. We're gonna create a new game. You can choose whatever options here you have at your disposal. You can play the tutorial. There are some neat tutorial maps that teach you how to play Counter-Strike. But basically what you want to do is go and type Alt Shift F7 again, and then we're gonna change to a map. We're gonna load a map. Keep in mind this is still Counter-Strike, so if you saw the beginning of the video where I was playing in 2 computers, they were connected in the same local area network. So basically it's the same as Counter-Strike. You can play and you can connect the same way. So the host, this is gonna be the computer that's gonna host the server. So we're gonna change the map by typing map space neo underscore underscore 07 collision. These are the names of the map. If you want to know other names of maps for these games, just go into the game folder and browse the the BSP files, which are the maps. So hopefully once we click enter, we will be loading the map. So it's normal just to get all these flashy black screens. So expect to wait a couple of seconds and experiencing this, eventually all these black screens flashing, in your screen. It's totally normal until the map is loaded completely. So we're gonna wait until the map is loaded. As you can see, here we are. Now we can close the, the console. Here you can change. You can choose whatever. The Neo Force or the CSF Force. So roles in these games are completely turned. The counter-terrorists, the Neo Force are the bad guys this time, and the terrorists or the CSF Force are the good guys. So we're gonna choose the CSF. And here you can see that it's very similar to the original Counter-Strike game. The maps are a bit more futuristic, and but basically the weapons are the same as always. This is the Glock. You can change the the fire mode. This is the knife, so it's very similar, but the overall theme of the game is kind of futuristic. It's going for a very futuristic theme. So the objectives are basically the same as Counter-Strike. You just plant bombs and stuff. And yeah, basically this is it. If you want to connect, other computers can connect your server just by bringing down the console. with control, with Alt Shift F7, and just type connect and the IP of the computer that is actually hosting. For example, like that. If you want to add bots, just type bot, click in tab, quota, and we're just gonna add 7 bots. Okay, there, as you can see, we are playing with bots. And now for a little gameplay demonstration, and I hope you like this video, and please subscribe and like the video if you like it, and see you next time.
C4 爆弾を落とします。C4 爆弾の設置が完了しました。C4 爆弾を解除されないように守ってください。
ネオの勝利。Go go go! TSF の勝利。Go go go!
C4 爆弾回収に向かってください。
の勝利。
現在画面に表示されている A と B のマークの場所が破壊ターゲットのある場所です。破壊ターゲットのある場所に到着したら C4 爆弾を設置してください。E キーを押し続けて設置してください。C4 爆弾の設置が完了しました。C4 爆弾を解除されないように守ってください。
の勝利。
Here we go!
C4 爆弾の設置が完了しました。 C4 爆弾を解除されないように守ってください。
ネオの勝利。
Here we go.
C4 爆弾の設置が完了しました。 C4 爆弾を解除されないように守ってください。
TSF の勝利。